Hey guys, how's it going? So I just got out of From the World of John Wick, Ballerina, whatever it's called, Ballerina. I had a really good time. Um, I know all of these movies like Furiosa and Ballerina are getting a lot of criticism for being too girl bossy. I don't think that's the issue. They're good movies, but the objection is that it feels like they're replacing men, whereas something like Kill Bill is its own thing. Um, I don't think the problem is the female led action movie. That said, um, Ballerina was refreshing in a way after John Wick 4. Um, it was nice to get out into the real world a little bit. The little village that the cult or tribe or what have you is centered in was a nice change of pace from the city setting of John Wick. Um, the whole thing just felt a lot more, uh, well, it was a lot different. And I appreciated that. I like getting away from the neon lights and getting into the snow covered village. Um, the movie's also filled with lots of memorable scenes, memorable moments. Everyone's talking about the flamethrower, but just the little things, the plate fight, the knife gun, um, the the humor in this movie was a surprise. Maybe it only works if you have a darker sense of humor, but there were people in my theater, given there were only four other people in the theater, um, laughing out loud at different points. The ice skates got some chuckles. Uh, there was just more to it, I felt like, than some of the previous installments. And I liked it a lot better than the Continental. That didn't seem to fit within the world of John Wick. Um, if these movies had been made back in the 90s, there'd be a whole bunch of novel tie-ins to flesh out the mythology of the world and the politics. And I kind of get the sense that from the very first movie on, they're just kind of making this up as they go along. I think that could be a problem down the road. We might end up in a lost situation where the writers are just going and going and have no clue where things are supposed to end up. But as it stands, I think they're doing a great job. I don't expect a sequel to Ballerina, but as a one off, it was very entertaining. It's something that I would add to my Blu ray collection at some point. Something that I'd like to watch again on a snowy Sunday afternoon. Um, Anna de Armas did a good job. Um, it was cool to see Keanu Reeves back for another round. There were a couple of points where I thought, that's a stunt double. He didn't really take that fall, but that's okay. He was present, and his character was respected, and that's really all we asked for. Uh, yeah, I wish the movie was a little shorter. Um, the 2 hours felt a little padded out at times. Uh, it is an origin story for this character, but I think it's also supposed to give us some insight into what John Wick probably went through. So it'll be interesting to see how this franchise grows, if they can build out away from the John Wick character and find some new characters to focus on in this world. But yeah, like I said, I had fun and I had a good time at the movies, and that's really all you can ask for. So uh, be sure to check out my review on Criticless. I am Bookstore Thor. Also follow me on Locals at meanwhilewithtrevor.locals.com, where I will probably talk about it from a slightly different perspective, a more cultural perspective. So I'll have the review on Criticless, and I'll have the cultural analysis on Locals. So check me out there, and I'll catch you next time.